Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, something has been leaked and it was not meant to be leaked yet. So I'm going to cover it, but I guess it's all subject to change. We've got the new fusion, we believe at least, I'm like 99% sure it is, has been leaked in advance by Raid by mistake. I think they took it back down again, but it's basically, as soon as it's anywhere in the internet, it's everywhere on the internet. So it's in Discord, it's in Facebook groups, it's on Twitter and everywhere now. I'm just seeing it everywhere. So I figured might as well do a video, check this guy out, and then we'll see if anything changes before the like real information is released. But let's get into it. I guess before I do, there is a live premiere on the Fateless YouTube channel at 1 p.m. UK time. So it's going to be not long after this video goes live, honestly. I'll link it down below. I'll be there at the live premiere, answering people's questions, that type of thing. But it's talking people through Demo 2.0, the things we're doing, basically to showcase the game to interested parties. So there's a lot of white box stuff in there, but you will get a more rounded view of what we're doing with Godforge and the demo. So if you're interested, come and check that out. I'll leave all of the links down below. Right then, let's have a look at this very, very happy chap we've got here. This is what I've got so far. Big smiling bucktooth dude. I've not got any of my usual images yet. They're going to come later in the week in the normal type of like schedule for fusion. So Brewguard, Jeroboam. Often they have someone who likes brews around Oktoberfest. If we think about in-game, previous ones, who else was in the mix here? I can think of Morley, but I know there's been other Oktoberfest champs. Who else has been? Comment down below. Who else loves a brew? I know Shamrock does, but I don't. He came out, I'm pretty sure, at Paddy's Day. But yeah, this was like a Brewfest type of champ. Morley with a burning sausage and all of that type of stuff going on. So, and she was also pretty certain of fusion around this sort of time of year. So they do love to have like a themed Oktoberfest fusion in the mix. So Brewguard, Jeroboam, a force affinity defense-based Ogrin Tribes champ. It's not a mythical. There's nothing like crazy going on in terms of rarity. It's just a normal legendary. I know some people were kind of like calling out, is this going to be our first mythical fusion that we get? So let's have a look. Stout, smash, attacks an enemy 2 times, books up to 50% chance of decreasing the cooldown of a random ally skill by a turn. 50%. It's actually very good. This is similar to what Ancora does, and it's really effective, honestly. It's very good. If an ally had their cooldown decrease, also fills that turn meter by 10%. So whoever's getting their cooldown reduced is getting some turn meter. It's a really nice A1, honestly, on a 50-50. Pretty nice A1. A2. This round's on me. Obviously, these are all like having a beer type of quotes or whatever for the skill names. I love it. Removes all debuffs from all allies. So full cleanse. Heals everyone by 15% of this champ's max HP. Also heals each ally by an extra 2% for any debuff removed from them by this skill. So you might get up to like 20%. And it's going to be on a 3-turn here. Places a shield buff on all allies equal to 15% of this champion's max HP as well. So it's a bit like a Warlord A2, but instead of putting out block debuffs, it's cleansing. So cleanse, heal, and shield on a 3-turn. It's really good. That's a very good support skill, honestly. There's so many places in the game where this is relevant. I like that a lot. Last orders then. Books up to 100% chance of increasing the duration of all enemy debuffs. Also 100% chance of increasing the duration of all ally buffs. This is always a nice skill and a turn meter fill as well. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. There's not much damage going on here. The only time that this guy hits at all is on his A1 so far. So there's not much like damage checking to do. It's just, is he a useful support? We've got passive as well. turn meter reduction effects used against this dude reduced by 50%. Also fills champion's turn meter by 20% whenever a stun, basically any form of control, is placed on an ally. So this guy gets more turn meter if one of your allies is taking a stun or asleep or anything. If it's your whole team, he's basically going to be like full on turn meter, pretty much. Like 60 to 80% extra turn meter when this happens. If it's happening to your whole team, but not him. Which is pretty cool as well. And then you've got this active part, which is on a books to a 2-turn cooldown. Whenever any of the control again is removed from an ally, fills their turn meter by 20%. There's multiple champs on the team with this skill. This effect will only activate once. Okay, and then accuracy in all battles. So it feels like they gave us Armands and now they're giving us a counter to Armands. That's the main purpose of this dude. In Arena, Armands tries to stun your whole team. This guy gets 60% turn meter when that happens, providing he is not debuffed himself, right? So it will still get the turn meter, but providing he's got a way of not being debuffed, so it might be high resistance, it might be a stone skin gear, whatever, then he will have his turn and he will cleanse off the stuns from everyone else and he'll heal them and shield them, and then your team will function as normal. That's what it feels like to me. And also the people that he's cleansing those stuns off of will get 20% turn meter as well, which likely means that they push ahead in the turn cycle and then you get a chance to do some damage to the enemy. It's a pretty decent kit, honestly, for a support champ. He's not going to be pushing... I don't think you're going to be pushing him into like crazy different areas of content. Feels like he's very arena focused. I guess increasing duration of enemy debuffs on a 4-turn is okay with a turn meter fill. I'm just wondering if he could be decent for Hydra, but this type of stuff, you do get provoked, I guess, in Hydra, so you can push turn meter on. You do get fears and true fears. So yeah, I mean, maybe he ends up becoming quite a good turn meter filler in stuff like that. And some of the Doom Tower bosses where you get some of these mechanics happening a lot. And as long as he's got the high resistance, he's cleaning your team as well, which is giving the heals, the shields, and giving them turn meter at the same time. I think there's a number of places where he'd be useful. But really, he's been made as a hard counter to Armands. I think that's pretty much it. So anyway, that's it. As I say, things can change between now and release because this is not the official release. It was a leak by mistake, but I think it's pretty much going to be nailed on. Let me know what you think down below. Is this a must-do because Armands is literally everywhere in the game, or is it a skip because you don't like supports? I don't know. Let me know. I've been Hell Hades. I'll see you soon.